Thank you Temu for sponsoring today's video. Temu offers site-wide sale with savings up to 90% off, free shipping, and free returns for up to 90 days. You have a $5 credit for late delivery, and if you order something, the price drops within 30 days, you can request a partial refund. Okay, these are a few things that I picked up for our household in the boys' room. They're needing a broom. So I got this one just to put in their room specifically, and they can use it to sweep everything up. Got some new scissors for the kitchen, and this cute little tray here. I thought this would be nice. Sometimes we keep our fruit out, not always. Some tomatoes go in here and avocados. And so I thought that'd be cute to put up on my little ledge here. And then cup, I'm replacing my coffee cup with a bigger one. Everybody has these. I know everybody has the name brand ones, and I'm like, let me get this version and see how I like it. I use it every day. You see I use it every day, so that was a good thing to get. Dryer, for some reason I did not bring my brush with me when we moved here to clean that inside of the dryer out. So this right here, I was trying to like scrape right there. I'm like, that's not gonna come out of there. It's more to go down here where I'm showing you down here to clean all that out, because that's good to get out there for fire hazard for sure. And trash can, we just bought a cheapy one for in here. I got this one because I like it with the lid and it stays closed. The trash doesn't stink in the bathrooms. Good thing to have. That one's going right there in our guest bathroom downstairs, or the pool bathroom I guess, and then that one's going out. And some bookmarks for school, so we're not using just a ripped piece of old mail. Bathtub doesn't have a drain in here. Steven's been asking for a bubble bath, so look at now, he can do a bubble bath. That's kind of nice. It goes down, pops up right there. I got this because my kids use that. Put it in the drawer. Notepads because we use these a lot. Probably put these two on my desk. I got a set of these because you can always use paper clips. Here's my little tiny stash of paper clips and push pins, so these will come in handy for sure. And these I got for tabs, so got these to use. Yes, you can always use a to-do list, a small one, sticky note. This is my notepad. I'm getting down to the end. Got another one right here. I like important times, the day, you get to circle the day at the top there. Always a good thing to use. I use these every day. This is for the beach because we take a sheet to the beach and it is always so big and heavy to take. So this is our beach bag right here. It's got one of these, which is awesome. Greg and I use this one, and then we fill up this water. I just put it in here so I wouldn't forget. That's how I rinse everybody's feet off. And then I had a plastic bag to put like my camera and stuff in. So I know, not very good. So we got this, and look at the sand goes through it because it's literally a screen. So I'm excited to take this to the beach to see how that works. This will be like the kids thing for when they're there. And here's another one. This is a little bit different material, but just for the beach. See, it's just kind of, it'll be enough waterproof to keep the sand, but another rolled up one for another child or whoever, maybe the boys or well, maybe the girls will use this one, we'll see. It has straps, but I'll probably just fold it and put it in the bag to take right here. More beach fun. Look what these, you know what these are for? These are for our shells. Put them in the water and use them. At the beach, I'm always reaching down the ocean and grabbing up just sands, hoping I don't touch anything like alive. So I got a sand scooper. I'm like super excited to take this to the beach. You don't even know, because I'm down there scooping. The kids will just reach down and touch. I'm like, I'm not gonna reach down there, because what if that is like a creepy crawly something? So these are gonna go in the beach bag, and then these will be nice to collect shells with. All right, we're moving up in the world of fanny packs, or whatever you want to call them, body sling bags. But this, Greg got this one right here to be able to carry his stuff instead of his backpack, like when we go to the beach, or something a little bit more snug to the body right here. And then I got this one, so sometimes we're going out like at the park and I just want to take like my keys and my camera. So I got a smaller one right here to put in this, and then this one I think for the beach to be able to keep my stuff in. Like a ton of room in here without having to ruin my nice purse. So this will come in handy for beach, just because I'm taking my nice bag there, and I probably shouldn't be taking this to beach. This will be perfect, just good to take. And if I don't want to take any of these to the beach and I just want to take my phone and my camera, sometimes that's all I want to take. I'm like, Greg, you got keys, you got this. I can put this right in here. Look how tiny that is. That would be perfect to just put my stuff in and throw that in my beach bag. This is going to be great. I'm excited to go to the beach. Take our stuff. Okay, the girls got this stuff from Temu too. They get more cases. This goes around their cord. You can cover it on top of your iPad cord. Just a cute little decoration. Something besides just plain old things. Some earring backs, and then just another cord. This one I got for Steven. Jen wanted to try her hand at the nail dip powder. So she got a nail dip set, and right there. And then these goes on her desk, like glued, and then she can have her cords. They don't all stick everywhere. Look at the case. So then it separates all their iPad cords so nobody gets confused. They got different colors, so everybody can have different ones. said, when Greg said he wants a really good snorkeling mask, she said this is the best one. So I don't know. You're gonna have to come to the beach with us when we try it out. So this is gonna go in our beach bag here because we are waiting to go shark tooth hunting. And I finally got my pizza roller, so I'm excited to roll out some pizza dough. If you want to get any of these things that I have shown today, you can look at Temu.com and go check out all the things on there, or you can download the app for more perks and a more smoother shopping experience. There's also an anniversary sale going on. So thank you, Temu. So on to today's video. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. It is already Wednesday. Can you believe it? The week has just, seems like it's going by, doesn't it? It does. So today it is a late start. It's like bright out here already. I'm like, it's late. It's already 10:15. I've had a late start morning. That's okay. Some days I do. Some days it's like, yes, I love the 5 o'clock when I know I got to do some things, but some days it's like, what do I do? So it's like I don't really have to get up super early to do things. So today was more of a sleep-in day, so that was good. So I was just thinking, I'm like, what are we gonna do today? What do we got? We gotta make food. I have to think about food. I looked in the fridge and I'm like, okay, we definitely need food. And I'm getting down to like the veggies are kind of going away, that kind of stuff. We'll definitely have to go to the store like maybe probably next week to get milk and stuff, or maybe the end of the week, we'll see. But I was like, what can we get creative with today? So I thought I would make today, because I have, Greg wants me to make some brats and some macaroni salad. He said he really liked that. So I was gonna make some of that for him today. And then the kids, I was like, what can I make for food? We just had tacos last night and they love those. And then I thought, why don't I do a kid's favorite food day? We can do a kids choice day, I think we'll call it. And so I thought, well, I've got some food in there that I know they really do enjoy for breakfast and lunch and dinner, and then I think we'll just focus on that food today. And then we have to do school. I have to take Brooklyn to work. We might do a little pickup in the house, not a whole lot to do. We may go to the park, try another park today. You know, we're trying out our parks, trying exploring our areas. It's going to be going on a field trip, exploring Florida a little bit with us locally this week, because the weather's dropping. It's not too bad out, so it's kind of nice to get out a little bit, just the different things in the area that we could go to during the day. So we'll see, but I don't know. It shows rain later, so. But you never know. It could rain, it could not rain. We'll see. It's nice. The pool was so nice last night. I stopped filming, and then we had our dinner, and then we ended up going for a walk, and it was so nice. It was getting dark. We walked around the neighborhood, and then we also came back and swam, and it was beautiful. The pool was warm. It was nice and peaceful, and I'm like, that was a nice end to our evening. So good night yesterday. So hopefully today we got a little bit busier. They have some other activities tonight, so we'll see if we get to swim late in the pool or not. But for myself, I'm like, I need to go in, start making some food, feel that breeze going. It's called rain's coming. It's okay. Maybe it'll just be for a little bit. So you guys ready for a great day? I'm ready for a great day. Let's go in and get making some breakfast for the kids. You guys ready? All right, let's go. All right, so I'm like way behind today. I was outside filming. I'm like, I'll go in, I'll start making breakfast. And then Brooklyn said, I gotta go. And I was like, ugh. So completely was wrong on the time. I had to run out the door. So what I did is I quickly put in, because I know the kids are gonna be wanting breakfast here. So what I did is I quickly put in biscuits, because I had like 10 minutes before I went. And I just put them in. This oven right here cooks fast. So the top, where is this? The top got brown real quick. So I hurried up and flipped them over and cook the rest. So these I got done before I left, just because I knew I'd have to have breakfast done and I was gonna have to be gone for a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some little breakfast sandwiches out of these. I'm like, a little burn, but that's okay. Get my pans out here. I'm gonna cook some eggs, and I've got some of that maple sausage from Walmart. They really like that. I remember make a note for myself, buy more of that, because this was really good. So I'm gonna get that out of the refrigerator, and we will cook this real quick. So these right here, they really like these. And I only got 4 left, but 4 will be good. So I'm gonna put these back here. Let me turn this on. And we'll cook. Somebody will have sausage and somebody will just have egg. Cook those real quick, and then I'm just gonna take and put in this pan the other eggs. Love these. I told you I like these pans, right? I don't think you need to put any of that in here, because I think it cooks just fine. Like we did this last week. I don't think I filmed it, but we made some of these last week. And I just put the eggs in here and it cooked real easily. With no butter. Let me move you over this way. Can I move you this way? Let's go right here. and easy. This will be great. I'll put it on, cut these in half, make a little sandwich. They'll have a nice breakfast sandwich. And then we're gonna keep moving with our day today, just a little bit differently. That's what you gotta do. Sunglasses on the head. I got my second cup of coffee rolling so I can keep moving for my day. So easy on the breakfast. This will be perfect. These ones will be the ones that want one. Okay, so since this is a kid's favorite meal day, I'm gonna throw something that I probably would not eat is brats and macaroni salad. They don't mind macaroni salad, but not their favorite for the younger ones. So what I'm gonna do is make a meal for Greg for the next couple days because he likes brats. He likes it. Nobody else really likes them. And he likes macaroni salad. So I'm gonna chop up, I've got some cucumbers here and I wasn't sure how long they're gonna last for, so I think I can still get a little meal out of them. So I'm gonna dice them up in a bowl here, put a little tomato in it, and Miracle Whip, macaroni. Got the water boiling over here. This is favorite from childhood, favorite from Grandma Sandy. And then I will cook the brats with peppers and onions just like I did on Friday and have that for him. His will be done. And then like tonight's a good ramen night because, you know, after working all day long, ramen's like, it's not very filling. But for kids, fine. So this will be a good thing for him. And then the kids can have that. So let me chop up some cucumbers. What else I'm going to do is I've got the water boiling for the noodles. I'm going to just cut up some onions and green pepper and then put brats in here and just fry them on the stove. Real simple, easy, be an easy meal for him. So does anybody else cook like that? I'm sure they do. I'm sure you don't always get out a cutting board. So does anybody else cook like that? I'm sure you don't always get out a cutting board and you just hurry up and chop in your bowl. I know they do. Leave the scraps on the counter. Real life, that's what happens. Sometimes it's good to get everything out. I don't mind doing that. Sometimes I'm just like, let's get it done quickly and do it like this. So I even put the oil and everything after I turn the thing on, and that's okay. It'll still turn out and be just fine. So this is gonna just, let me know it's boiling over. This will boil and then I'll drain it and add it to the noodles. That'll be easy. This I'll just fry. I'll let it kind of simmer there a little bit, kind of simmer and cook a little bit because they're frozen. And that'll be delicious. I'll put them in a bowl, a container, and then we can take those out and put them on top of steak buns that we have some more of those. So easy dinner for him. This is good. Kids are up and moving, doing their thing, getting their school done, their individual school done, and then we will, there's a few chores to do, and then get lunch for them and keep moving with our day. We got off the ramen over here. They're excited for a ramen day. They're like, yes, ramen. So we'll keep cooking this up. So these look really good. They're fried up real quick. Easy. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go. My noodles are done. Let's mix it with the sauce and the vegetables. Since I'm gonna make this just for him when he comes home, I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit because it'll absorb some of the sauce. Put it in the refrigerator, and then I will put it in individual containers so that way he doesn't have to, because instead of putting it on a plate or scooping it out, it'll already be in individual plastic containers ready to eat. So let me just stick a plate over this and put this in the refrigerator. Well, that's finished up cooking over there. I'm going to take these. Remember yesterday? I had all these. I did have to take them out of the lids. I was like, I left them in there and I'm like, okay. Some did, but then I realized on the other side it didn't. So I took these out and I bleached these separately. So I'm going to put those all back today. It's so much fun. It's one of those things. We have a ton of them, so you just got to take your time and put them back in and be careful not to cut them, and make sure that you put them to get, you know, back in the right way. So I'm gonna take the next 10 minutes probably and do this. It's one of those jobs I don't wanna do, but just get it done. Okay, that just took 10 minutes, took some time, got it done. They're all back in, nice and clean, good to go. I brought them, I'm gonna put them now in a glass container so I can keep them there for the week. I said the week, not the week, like the next couple of days. There's only what, 2, 4, isn't that weird? There's like 7 brats. Why would they do that? The brat thing is 6 buns, so why would they give you 7? Crazy. So I'm gonna make 2 in here, put the other ones in a glass container, put them in the refrigerator. Okay, so this is good because then he'll have something, because he's on a different shift right now, and I'll have these for the next couple days. It was hard getting those lids on because they were brand new. And then the macaroni salad, I'll put in a container and put with it. That'll be it. So that part's done, which is a good thing. Still got dishes. We haven't gotten that far yet. I'm gonna whip up some quesadillas for the kids. I've got taco meat and cheese from yesterday left over. I'm gonna make some and just fry them over here on the stove. That'll be lunch. It'll take us until the afternoon for dinner. Okay, so for lunch, it's literally gonna be a tortilla quesadilla. We're gonna put cheese on the bottom, and then I have a lot of taco meat left over. So I will just cook these. They're easy. They like them simple. Put them in the refrigerator. They can just munch on them. It's good. I was thinking I didn't have any beans, but I believe that this is refried beans. So I'll mix this up in here, and I have this in there. They can have that. Simple. You can serve these however you want. You can put lettuce and onions and tomato on it. My kids just like them crispy, and they like putting hot sauce on it. That's just how they like eating theirs. So these, I'm gonna do some with the taco meat, some with the refried beans, and then that will be a good lunch, good munching. Take them in the afternoon, and then later today we'll start our ramen and get that done. So this is good. It's like taking me a little bit of time, a little slow moving today, and but this will be done. Food's done. It's like it's gathering up fragments using things like the cucumber. There wasn't much stuff in there. I had to throw the rest out, so that way it gets used up and we use it. And the green peppers, same way. They're kind of going bad, so it's time to use that stuff up. The taco meat just would have got lost in the refrigerator, so this is a good way to use everything up and to make sure it gets eaten. So perfect. And then we'll keep continuing on. See that move? I had to fling it. I should have put that on top of here, but this is gathered fragments and using things up, which works out really good. I made, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I've got 8, 9 of these. I'll have 9 of these used up from the taco meat and refried beans. That'll feed them for lunch. I had some with, I made some with diet cheese for Jensen, and then I do have like a couple slices, so I put those on here. I know like a lot of you guys said to do the lactate pills, and he did use those the other day and they worked. But it's one of those things like he doesn't want to take a pill all the time. So I understand that. I understand that completely. So most of the time we'll have something dairy-free or just or lactose-free, I should say. So, but he doesn't mind having this kind of stuff. So it's whatever works, whatever feels comfortable using. So that's a good thing. So I just had to fling that. I'm like, ooh, that's bad. Sometimes cheese is good. This was frozen solid, and I think we got this a long time ago. We must have bought it when we first moved here. So it's just been frozen for a little while. So a little more clumpy. But this will be good. This is gathered up fragments, so nothing goes to waste, which is a good thing. My kids like it. It's easy. They took some, they're off eating and having a little bit lazier day, which is good. We can always catch back up this afternoon. So this is good. Just keep frying them up. All right, so lunch is made, breakfast is done, got meals for Greg, out and work on dinner later on this afternoon. I'm gonna stop filming and then go get stuff done with kids. We gotta do our school. We got a little bit of school stuff to do today that's taking some time. Finish up our chores and continue with our day. So good day. I think the only thing I wanted to do was make some dessert, which was gonna be chocolate pudding, homemade chocolate pudding, but we'll see how, I don't know, we'll see if I can get that done or not. We'll see how the afternoon rolls. So, but for now we got kids' favorite meals, gathered up fragments as well. Okay, I'm in my car now. You know what? I'm sitting here and I'm like, my day got a little busy and I didn't film anything. So I was like, do I just go back home and film? So I'm like, I'm just sitting here. I'm waiting to pick up Brooklyn and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna film right here and I'll chit chat about my day. So what happened today? What happened? I got that food done this morning, which was really good. And then went out and Greg just looked at the pool. We're getting things figured out there, getting it all situated and getting our salt generator, all that fun stuff. So it's looking good. Water's looking amazing. So we're out there just doing the different levels, learning like the whole chemistry behind the pool and making sure everything is right. And it's like, wow, it's like normal and it looks so great. So I'm like, it's amazing when you have the right chemicals in the pool, how great it looks. So we were messing with that. And then we went out to the garage and we're putting together some things we got, which I'll show you in a little bit. But we've been bike riding, where all the kids have been riding their bikes. And so, you know, the good parents that we are, it's like we moved here and the bikes were fine when we left North Carolina. Like the tires, like everything was good. Like no tires were flat from what I remember. I remember having to fill them up with air, like a couple times when the girls were riding down the steep mountain. Somebody's speeding. And so when they came here, I guess, like, I think that a lot of, like, for myself, I noticed when we moved here that, like, nobody was riding. There was not many kids running around the neighborhood, like, at all. I was like, oh, is there, like, no kids in the neighborhood? That's strange. And then, like, at night, you'd see, like, a whole pack of kids come back from the basketball court. And I was like, no, they're here. I'm like, they're here somewhere. So now, like, in the summer, like, nobody's riding bikes. Nobody's doing any of that. And so we had our bikes in the garage and the kids rode their bikes a few times around the neighborhood when we moved here, but you know, it's hot, it's 115 degrees. And so we put their skateboards and their scooters up on top because we knew we weren't gonna go riding or go to the skateboard park because it's pretty toasty. So now that the weather has changed, it's funny because the last few weeks, I think I mentioned this, I noticed outside, I'm like, look at that, there's like kids riding their scooters and their bikes outside. So they're starting to come in droves and riding their bikes because it's cooler, because you know no one's gonna ride when it's 1,000 degrees. So I feel like bike season is in the fall and the winter and spring, I assume, not the summertime at all. Summertime is for beach and pool. I mean, all year round pool, but that is what I'm thinking, what is happening. So we've been riding the bikes. The kids have been riding their bikes around the neighborhood. So was it this weekend? Yeah, the kid, we were outside this weekend and Brooklyn, she was gone. And so I rode her bike and I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, you guys' tires are so flat. And I'm like, no, maybe they're not. And then I'm like watching everybody ride their bikes. I'm like, surely the air, like I grew up riding a bike, but I guess I never cared to look at like the tire if it was flat. I never really noticed that. And then we've never had bikes like very much in the mountains because you just can't, because you know, where are you gonna ride at? So I guess I wasn't even thinking, you know, because that's what happens in real life. And so their tires are completely flat, and so we're riding, I'm like, oh my goodness, my legs are on fire. And Steven's like, my legs are hurting. And I'm like, oh my God, I can get around once around the community. I'm like, okay, my legs are killing. So anyways, we just, and I was like, we need to fill these up with air. I said, these tires should not be this flat. And so, yeah, no, they were all flat. Everybody's tires were flat. So we have the air compressor, we have all that there. I just was like, the kids were like, it's fine, it's great. I said, no, bike riding should not be this hard. Bike riding is enjoyable and fun. I'm like, it should not be a struggle to ride bikes. It's because the tires are flat. So we just aired up all our tires in the bikes, which is really nice. So now it'll be like night and day difference. The kids are gonna be like, I told Greg, Greg came in and we're talking. I'm like, Dad just hooked up all of your bikes with air. I'm like, it is going to be like, you guys are going to be like, wow, this is amazing. It's a little thing. What are you going to do? It's like, you get busy with life. You don't think to go look at their air tires. And they've never, like, they don't ride all the time. So it's not like they're like, oh, my tire's flat, I need air. They're like, they're just troopers. They're troopers. They'll just go ride it. They don't even care. That's the beauty of my kids. I'm like, they're like, we got this. So now it's going to be like, wow, riding bikes is going to be awesome. So that was our fun realization for the day today. Of the bikes. I'm like, oh gosh. So we were out there, we got that all working, and then we had a couple her handlebars and her seat were kind of wonky, so which is weird because we bought her bike I think from a lady that was restoring bikes. Yeah, so hers got loose, but anyways, we fixed it. So he got that, got the socket out, got the Allen wrenches out, so that was nice. We got that good. And then the kids were getting stuff done at the house. They were doing their, in between this time, they were doing all their individual school stuff, which is good, and then the chores, getting that kind of stuff done in the house. And now I'm like, okay, I gotta go get Brooklyn here. So I'm like in the car, so here I am to get her. I'm like waiting for her. I'm actually early. Sometimes Florida traffic is either like you're late or like you're super early, so you just have to be prepared. So I left the time I normally leave, and I'm like, wow, I actually have like extra minutes. So the only bad thing is there's like Starbucks by here, so I'm like, do I go get a Starbucks? And I'm like, I don't need a Starbucks. I'll limit the Starbucks today, but it's like the temptation because it's right there. So all good things. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna pick her up. I'm waiting for her to message me that she is done, and then I am going to go home and we're gonna get our group stuff done, which is just a few things that we gotta take care of, and then I'll make the ramen for dinner. They're excited for that. And I think I was looking at the packages from Miss Barbara, and they're like a spicy Korean one, which they all like spice, and then there's like a miso one. So I thought I'll just do 2 different broths with the noodles, and then they can have whatever one they like. I think that'll work out really good that way. So that is gonna be home. And then I didn't make the chocolate pudding. That's okay. That's another day. Like, that's whatever. We'll survive. They'll survive. They'll survive without chocolate pudding. And then we will clean up, get done, and then we take kids have church tonight, so a couple have church, so we'll take them there. And while they're there, we're gonna go to a park if it doesn't rain, which it's looking cloudy. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's showing rain right now. So, but how does Florida rain work? Does it really rain? I don't know. We're gonna kind of see. Oh, it's changed. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just be cloudy. Actually, let me look up where we're going here. Temperature about 3 degrees. Okay, so we're gonna go to a park. I'm bringing you along. I'm bringing you along to show you the areas. And hey, maybe somebody moves to Florida, they'll be like, oh, don't go to that park or go to this park. So we're gonna go. It's a nice park. We've been here before. It's a nice neighborhood area, and it's like clean and like good, and like, I say not dirty because it's like a I want to say like a Richie neighborhood park. Is that a good word? Where there's no dirt, it's clean. It's like you don't have to worry about, I don't think we have to worry about like stuff jumping out at you and stuff like that, you know. I was telling Greg about the place. I'm like, I don't know about that preserve we went to. I said, I feel like that was a little like I would want to be not going there by myself. Who knows? So it's like, we're gonna find bones in the forest. I'm like, you're not gonna find bones in the forest. I'm like, we'll go there. So we'll do that another day with him on the weekend when we know there's some extra hands to, just in case we have to, you know, ward off some alligators or something crazy. Who knows? But it's all good. It's, you know what, we're learning things, we're seeing things, and that is the part of it. It's like being the trooper. I think a lot of people said, I need to see you get out and do things and go shopping and discount store. And you know, we moved here and it was like, it was a lot just to like acclimate to moving. I mean, it was a lot to like just get my old house together, packed up, and then move us, you know, however many miles, 800 miles to Florida, and then like restart everything. So it was like moving into the house, and it's a much bigger house, so it's like getting everything put away and just trying to learn my groove. And like I'm learning everything. Even like now it's like there's just so much to do, and it's like learn where to shop and what to do and what kind of foods to make, and you know what our days are gonna look like. And you know, it's like I don't know, everything changes. And it was hot, which is awesome, love the heat, but it's like, okay, it's hot, like hot, so it's like you're not gonna just go to the park tonight, you're not just gonna go for a walk around your neighborhood, you don't want to really cook or eat, you know. So it's just different, it's just different, and I'm good with that. It's like that's why things are different. Some days there are tons of cooking, sometimes we're out doing things, sometimes we're out exploring, sometimes, you know, I'm shopping and I'm doing just normal stuff. It just depends on what it happens, because we're learning everything. So it's good to like kind of like, okay, it's been what, 3 months? We've been here 3 months, right? It's 3 months. yeah, 3 months, about 3 months. Learning a groove, finding things out. You know, I'm even looking at some discount stores. They have them here. They are here. So I'm going to, hold on one second. I gotta get Brooklyn. So they have them here. I see them because I watch them on their social media, and I see like where their deals are, and I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to go. So I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. It's like even the house I was looking at, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little, like having my pillows on my couch, my blankets, having my candle. I'm like, a little bit. It's nice to decorate slowly. It's nice to do things slow. Like I'm really glad we didn't just jump in, you know, paint and do everything, and you know, go buy a bunch of furniture and go do all these things. I'm like, I'm really like, even looking at the blue, I'm like, I don't even mind the blue. I'm like, maybe it'll grow on me and we'll keep it. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. So just time to do things. Don't ever just jump in and do things. Take your time. So, and it's like finding things. It's fun to go explore and find things, and hey, have fails and do things and go, okay, we don't want to go there again. No, we don't want to do that place. So we're learning, and I'm so excited for that. So it's just the journey. It's a journey of life, and that's why I share on here. That's why I try to share and encourage and share the ups and the downs and the times where life's not so great, where we go through things. I don't share a lot of things, but I have to, you know, keep my life private to a degree for safety reasons and for own personal preferences. But it's like, just to say that, you know, we're keeping going. I'm still here. Isn't that a good thing? Like, I think about things in my life and things we've gone through, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still here. And you're still here. We are still here. So you know what the key is? Like, we didn't give up. No, I didn't give up. You didn't give up. It's like, we're not done. We are still going, and we are still going to keep working on that path and that journey of life. So I'm excited. I'm just going to keep moving. So I got to go to Brooklyn. She's waiting. Chatting's done. I got a few extra minutes on here, so you didn't have just a short little video. Let me get her and we'll head home. So it's been a busy day today. So I've been upstairs editing and getting most of my stuff done. And now what I gotta do is get dinner, because we gotta get out the door. So we're gonna do the ramen from Miss Barbara, which will be fun. And then I was like, I feel like we gotta have something with this kind of protein. So I remember I got these, the buffalo chicken bites from Sam's Club. So I put half of these cookie sheet, put those in the little oven. And then I'm gonna got water boiling over here. We're gonna make our broth with the mix. So we've got some stuff, and I wasn't sure how to cook it. Like, I got this. Like, I feel like that's a lot of ramen powder. So I opened my Amazon app and took a picture of it. It searches, hello. And I got to see what this actually is. So this is like the powder for ramen. So basically you would add, like, you know, a couple teaspoons for your ramen bowl. And I'm like, awesome, instead of buying things. So I will end up putting this in a container so we can have that for ramen. And then this is another one. This is ramen broth miso. So what I'm thinking to do, because I don't know who or what or how they're gonna like their ramen. Everybody likes it different. So I'm gonna boil these noodles here. Hopefully just boil them. I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna do it kind of backwards. And then I guess I could just use the water that ramen's in, right? That would be smarter. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, we'll put these in bowls, and I am boiling a separate thing of water, so I feel like it's gonna be too starchy. I don't know what these noodles are gonna be like. So I'm thinking I'll just boil some water. They can put that in their bowl, and then they can add the spicy ramen, or they can add the miso flavoring to it. I'm thinking that's gonna be, and then the chicken bites. We're having a spicy kind of chicken bite ramen. It works. And then I heated up one of my vegetable soups that I have. I think that sounds good for me. I'm not a ramen person. I don't really love it. I used to like it. A few times when I was pregnant, I craved like the cups or whatever, probably just the salt. So it's like, I don't just love it. So I'm like, I just heat up my vegetable soup. I'll eat that. So it's good. It's been a good day. It's been a great day. It's been busy. I feel like lots been going on. I'm like, okay, I feel like it's been run. And, you know, we started out kind of slow. I slept in, and then that kind of threw me off. So it's good. It's a good day. And then tomorrow's another day. So whatever I didn't get done today, which there's a few things that I didn't get done, we're going to do them tomorrow. So I'm going to just let this come to a boil. We'll add it and have delicious ramen. I can smell that buffalo sauce in the oven. This is going to be good. Let me open this up. I thought I had like a little glass container, like one of these, but I feel like maybe I had dropped it. I don't even remember what happened. I think one broke. So I'm just going to use this. It's going to be some spicy ramen. I think I was reading someone said it's way cheaper to buy this. Ooh, there's some ramen. All right, hot and spicy for sure. Now, I don't know much about miso. Like, I bet you the miso with the spicy would be good. I'm not really sure. I think, did it say in here? That one has shellfish. Maybe something in it, so I won't touch that one, which is okay. This one will be good for, my kids can have shellfish. I have one that doesn't eat it, so they will probably avoid that one. It smells really good. This smells really good, actually. Okay, so let's come to boil. Add our noodles. I feel like that's a lot of ramen. I was gonna do like one per person, but I feel like that's a lot in there. It's so weird because the noodles are like real noodles. I'm thinking. I'm not sure how many to do here. I guess I'll just let this come to a boil. I can always cook up more after they're eating, because I think we're just gonna eat a little bit here real quick and then we'll head out. Oops. Okay, let's come to boil. This is already nice and steamy. They'll be able to make their stuff. It's gonna be delicious. My kids, one of my kids, you know what my kids can do? They can all eat with chopsticks. I am the only one in this family that cannot eat with chopsticks. I don't even know how they do it. Like, I've tried watching the different videos of how to hold the chopsticks. I just am not coordinated that way to do it at all. So I laugh. Like, Brooke and I went to a dumpling restaurant for her birthday. And we went back again. The first time we went, I think we just went just to go see the artwork up there in Asheville, and they didn't give you like forks to eat with. So I ended up using the fork that their serving fork. So because, you know, I didn't even know how to eat with chopsticks. So then the next time I'm like, I'm bringing my own fork with me. And then her girlfriend came and I brought a fork for her because I knew she couldn't eat with chopsticks either. But my kids are skilled. We keep them over here in our little utensil thing on the ledge because they use them all the time. They use them for things like popcorn. Genius. Now to get like greasy fingers, Cheetos, orange like chips, they use that too. I'm like, that is genius to not get your fingers all gross. So I'm like, I wish I could do it. I'm just not that way, gifted in that way. So perfect. Okay, we're just gonna let this. I'm thinking just this many. We'll do this. I'll show you what our little ramen plate looks like. Okay, and the kids are just gonna add as much spice as they want to, and I'll show you what it looks like. This one is Steven's, so he took the miso in there. What I did is I put 2 little bowls of it mixed up so they could taste it. He put the miso in there, and then and he put chicken bouillon in his. Jensen did the miso, and then he did the spicy one because he likes spice.
Who's Jensen?
Who's Jensen? The boy with the hand. What's Maddie doing over there? Maddie's mixing. Which one did you try?
She called me a boy.
The spicy one? Okay, that's a good one there. Delicious. Dinner is done. I ate my soup. They had this, had the chicken and the ramen. Good. There's extra. Maddie didn't love the fresh ramen, which is okay. Not everybody does. Jensen had a little bit left over, and I guess it must be Steven's. Dog's barking like crazy. We are going to go to the park now, so I'm getting everybody ready. I've got my bag. I've got water. I've got a bowl for Maxine. We are going to take her to the park. So we're going to go to the park. There's kids can play. We got a little bit of time when we drop off the older kid, and then the other child, and then we'll go to the park. We'll take Maxine. I think there's a dog park there. I don't think she's ever been to a free dog park. No, because I think the dog parks we went to had, I was afraid she'd like run away. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll see how she is at the park. So we're going to go there and then go out for a couple hours, bring you along, show you what it's like. I know it's a nice park. It'll be nice to walk and just have a good time out to end our night. So good day today for a day that started out just kind of crummy. All right, better ending. So let's go to the park. Okay, we made it in the car. Maxine is in her position. She hasn't been in her car seat position in a long time since we moved here. So she's ready to go have a fun little night at the park. Okay, we made it to the park. So this is a good park to kind of walk around. And kids are out playing on the play structure. We're gonna go walk in the Florida woods, me and Maxine. She's doing good. We're walking by the dogs and stuff, and she's not really even barking. Just to sniff everything. She's like, I don't know about this place. This is kind of nice. Just a nice little foresty, woodsy. I mean, you know, forest for Florida. Nice and peaceful. Little walk around. We're gonna walk through here, get some energies out of her. It's kind of good. I guess there's not a lot of grass. It's just but she's like, What do you say, Maxine? Squirrels. Oh, squirrels in the trees. Which way is gonna be, Maxine? There. You wanna go this way? Okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to the Discovery Parks. This one's just a nicer park. A little bit more walking to. Kids are they have like a gravity play structure thing, basically like a huge zip line. They're gonna go play on that for a little bit, and then they'll come walk, I'm sure, back here too. But we just gotta kill about an hour and a half, so I'm like, park will be nice. I'm sure there's stuff that crawls in there. But it's good. I mean, this is literally it. This is seclusion, but you don't like feel like you know, feel like when we were at yesterday, like seclusion. So wildlife buffer area. Pretty good. So Maxine likes walking. She's sniffing everything. This is good to get her out to smell things. To be a dog, her nostrils have got to be like sniffing everything. Come on, let's go this way. Come on. She's like, let's walk. Oh, look at she found. Oh, did you get it? The lizard. She got the baby lizard. It's like a mini one. My dog doesn't see very well. There it is. There's more, Maxine, there's more. Lizards everywhere. She's like a lizard. She doesn't actually eat it. She just like takes it and shakes her head and then that's it, moves on. Okay, let's go. She's like, I'm good, Mom. Okay, we're just, we're gonna go this way. We were just walking and there was a snake right across the path there. So I'm like, that's not very good. I don't think it was a dangerous kind, but still a snake. I haven't seen any here, so he's back in there somewhere. Okay, that makes me look at the ground the whole time. Always be aware where you're walking, especially in Florida. I mean, anywhere. North Carolina, same way too. You gotta watch for snakes and stuff. So I don't think I've ever walked by a snake. Rick and I saw one that one time we were doing the signs in the neighborhood, but that's it. So she's loving walking. She's just nice and slow. Usually she's like pulling and everything, but she's just like behind me, going slow. I'm getting tired. Probably walk back. I've got her water over there where the kids are at. Probably walk her around here. We'll go get a drink of water. She does really good. Even walking by dogs, like her little fur stands up on her body, but she's not like barking to attack them, which is an upgrade for her because usually she's the dog that bark, 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 and doesn't like other dogs. So she's improving in her old age. We were just talking the other day. We're like, she's already 5 years old, and we've had her for that long. I can't believe we've had her for that long. So. This is a nice park. It's nice and peaceful. Like walking here, it's like quiet. I'm looking for snakes. And just quiet, so you could definitely get out in nature, not have a lot of people back here. Oh, that's Maxine pulling my arm. She's like, I'm smelling. I'll let her sniff. Sometimes we'll walk, like, I like have her obviously walk with me and keep going, but I don't mind her sniffing stuff. It's good for a dog to do that. Are you coming? Come in. She's like, I'm right here. So, good day. Okay, I'm gonna go out. Kids' play structure is like right here, and see if maybe Maddie want to walk back here, and the boys are playing. They need some rough and tumble play here today. Lots of energy. I don't even know. They're starting to get older, obviously. And boys, they're just like wrestling boys. I'm like, ooh, I feel like we're gonna have a bunch of those. I've never, Colin and Evan were big enough age gap. Come on, where you didn't really have that kind of like brother wrestling. I remember Colin wrestling with Evan one time, and I'm like, darn him, because he was like younger. But I'm like, with Steven and Jensen, they're, you know, just a couple years apart, so they're just that play kind of boy stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So she's like, I just want to sniff. She's right here. So this is our little walk, and then we're coming right back out to the playground. So not a bad little place. Maxine, she's like, I'm sniffing. We'll go get her some water. All right, so we are home now. We got rained out. That's what happened. We got we were at the park, and I was like, ooh, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. So then we're like, it looked nice, like where we were at. It looked dark further away, and I'm like, is it gonna come towards us, or it was? So kids are like, we're gonna start walking. So we did. We started walking the car, and it started really raining. So I'm glad we left. And then Jaden was out in the area, so she is just gonna bring the kids home, so I don't have to worry about that. So that worked out really, really good, because I was like, we have like an hour to kill. What are we gonna do out here? So they worked out. So we just drove home. Maxine's tired. I'm like, we're in. I'm gonna edit the rest of today's video. I was gonna do swimming, but it's like raining outside, so that's not gonna work tonight. So I guess we'll wait till tomorrow. So I thank you for watching, for coming along and watching my kids' favorite food day, along with my husband's meals and life. That's what I try to throw in here. So you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.